What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Hey, putting I'm at a loss for words. Let me get myself together. So I'm at a loss for words, man. I have my other phone right here, and I'm reading up on this story about Brooke Skylar Richardson. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably know that name by now. I remember when I initially first heard this story, and I was sick to my stomach when I first heard the story, and now I'm even sicker to my stomach after seeing that she was acquitted. This 20-year-old white female was acquitted. She those of you who aren't familiar with the story, so she found out she was pregnant when she was a teenager, you know, um had went to prom, um did her thing, found out she was pregnant, gave birth to the baby at the house. Everybody was sleeping. She's saying that the baby came out a stillborn. Said the umbilical cord wasn't attached. The baby came out pale after hours of holding the baby in the bathroom where she gave birth. She decided to go outside and bury the baby. Story doesn't make sense to no one at all. Um, she sent text messages to her parents, well, to her mom, bragging about how her stomach was about to be back, back how it was before. Mind you, her mom and no one else knew that she was pregnant. She didn't share that information with the kid's dad, any of that. The only reason she found out she was pregnant is because mom took her to the doctor to, get a checkup. Because I guess mom felt like things was getting serious with the girl's current boyfriend. Needless to say, she found out at the doctor's that she was pregnant by her previous boyfriend. Yeah, messy situation. So fast forward it, the girl gets locked up or whatever. She get out. Now she go to trial, and they're trying to convict her of murder. They're saying that she murdered the baby because she didn't want the baby. She bust out crying at the doctor's office. She didn't want the baby. So she murdered the child. They say she set the baby on fire and then buried the baby. Now, this is the sick thing. I guess, this family is well off and they have this huge backyard, and she buried the baby in the backyard on the far end of the yard. Um, but from her window, she can see where the baby was buried. Freaking sick. So she got off. They a jury of her peers decided that no, she don't deserve to be in jail. She don't deserve it. Now, we all know if this was a minority, a black female, a Hispanic female, we know where they would be. They would have been found guilty in probably the first 5 minutes. But once again, man, this is America. This is the America that we live in. This girl told no one she was pregnant except the doctor. The doctor is the one who called the police and shared that information with the police. Told no one she was pregnant. Everyone so called did not know she was pregnant. She gives birth to a baby, and her story is the baby was born. The umbilical cord wasn't attached to the placenta. I mean, come on, man. So she decides to get rid of the baby, hide the baby, because they didn't want to mess up her pretty girl, her image, her good girl image. They didn't want that messed up. So yeah, she gets rid of the baby. Now myself, just like probably hundreds of other people, believe that the girl murdered the baby. And she got off just like they always do. They get off. There are black mothers who went to jail because they enrolled their children in a better school district. Yeah, I'll repeat that. There are black mothers who went to jail because they enrolled their children in a better school district, trying to give their kids a chance. They served jail time. They were put on probation after they served jail time for trying to give their kids a better chance at life, a better opportunity, a better educational system. Now, here we have a 20-year-old white girl, and I like how the media, all the headlines, ex cheerleader, teen. Now, this girl's 20 years old. She's 20 years old. She's not a teen. They can miss me with the ex cheerleader. They try to use ex cheerleader to try to keep that whole good girl image thing going. She's a murderer. She murdered the baby, and now the son, well, the kids, the baby's father, his mother, she's saying, look, I would have raised the baby. I would have took care of that child. You didn't even give us the option. You made this decision on your own, and you killed the baby. But this is the America that we live in, man. 2019, a 20-year-old white girl can get off with murdering a baby and walk free. But yet, black women have been thrown in jail for enrolling their kids, for saying that they lived in a different district than what they live in, so that their kids can get a better educational. I mean, can get a better education. Like this, this burns me up, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this, man? I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? I'm gonna post the link to the Washington Post story that they reported on this child, this kid murderer. And tell me, man, what y'all think? Comment down below if you're familiar with the story. I want to hear from you. Share this video with some people, because people might not be familiar with it, but I really want to get some input. I want to hear, what do you think about this situation, man? Man of Blessing TV, we checking out. Peace.